And one of my sisters in church, she said that she finds so much joy and gladness when her husband leaves the house after they've had sex in the morning. And I was looking at her like, she said, and when she said it, I felt so guilty because I'm not doing that. Like, I've never done that. And I'm just like, sister. She said, yes, because
this is my season.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is Sunday and I know you guys know what we are about to do. We are about to talk marriage. If you're watching this video on a Monday, a Tuesday, this is to let you know that you can tune into Juditha's Journey every Sunday and you catch us talking about marriage. Why? I am one of those people who totally and completely believe in the power of marriages and families. I believe that the family is the smallest unit of the society, but it's one of the most important, if not the most important. I believe that if we work on families, we are going to build better societies. And based on this belief, I think it's important to share things I learned in my marriage, and I mostly share from the perspective of a woman because I am a woman, I am a wife, and I chose to go ahead and share some of the things I've learned. I'm not a marriage counselor. I am not trained to talk about marriage or to teach people about marriage, but I know that I have experience of at least 6 years, and there's something little in that experience that I can share with you guys. Today I want us to talk about blessing your husband as a wife, how to bless your husband as a wife, how to be an addition, how to bless them financially, emotionally, sexually. Okay, you can bless your husband in these various dimensions. I mean, there are other aspects in which you can be a blessing to your husband through, but then I would like to focus on this particular aspect. And how else can you be a blessing if you do not know that you are a blessing? I feel like a lot of us wives, we undermine our positions as wives. In fact, a lot of women undermine their positions as women. We feel less, we feel maybe because of how the society is structured and how it has found a way to minimize our role as women and wives in the society. But I'm about to shake that up and make you realize how powerful you are as a wife and as a woman. So how else are you going to be a blessing to your husband or to your family if you do not realize that you're a blessing? There are so many scriptures in the Bible that make us know that we are blessing, make us know that we are special, but maybe because we have not keyed into those verses, we have not read them and sunk them into our systems. One of them says that he that finds a wife finds a good thing. What does that mean? It says, and then it goes ahead to say he obtains favor from God. So you as a wife to your husband, you who is watching this video, you are a blessing to your husband, and you should accommodate that space. You should take up space as a blessing and not as a nuisance or as a liability. Don't allow the devil manipulate you to become a nuisance, a liability, a burden, instead of being what you truly are to your husband. I can speak with so much passion and conviction because as I grow closer to God, I get to realize how important I am as a woman, how much I am a blessing to earth, to my family, and then to my husband in particular. I begin to realize how much God loves me and how much power he has placed in me. And there's just this, I don't know, like recently, I've said it in so many of my videos where I speak about marriage. You need to come to the awakening that I am a blessing to this earth. I am a blessing to my home. I'm a blessing to my husband. I don't know how you need to see it, but you need to see it. And once you see it, you start fighting the tricks of the devil to make you become a liability, a burden, a problem, an issue to pray about. I'm just going to go straight into some of the ways you can bless your husband. First, you can support him. You can be a blessing to your husband by supporting him, supporting his vision, supporting his goals, supporting his dreams. And now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't have your own dreams and you shouldn't fuel your own dreams. Trust me, if you have a husband who loves you, and if you chose your husband, remember, you guys, I have a playlist on marriage, and in one video I cannot cover everything, but I believe that as time goes on, I share a lot of different things. You have the upper hand when it comes to choosing your husband. So if you chose a right husband, if you choose a husband as according to the word of God, then you will not find a problem supporting his dreams, because his dreams will be leading you towards God at the same time. So I think that one of the ways you can bless your husband is by supporting his dreams. I watched a video by Pastor Mildred, and she was talking about how her husband's dreams sometimes they make her, she feels like she feels like it's so much, like he has so many big dreams, and she's always contemplating, how can I support him? And that doesn't mean that he doesn't support her own dreams. I believe if you hear the both sides of the story, you'll see that there's support from both ends. So but in this video, I'm focusing on we women. How can we bless our husbands? Bless him by supporting his dream. Be a blessing to him by supporting his dreams. For example, Pastor Major was speaking about how she put together her husband's books. Like most of the books of Pastor Kingsley that we have been reading or seen online are books that she put together from his messages that he has been preaching. So for me, looking at myself, as I like to use myself as an example, how do I support my husband? I pray for him. I do pray for him. When it comes to his office work, I sometimes read over his projects. I've actually ran a whole project in my husband's organization, and I feel like it's very easy for me because what he's doing is something that I am passionate about, and I studied in a field that could easily lead me into that same path. So I think me supporting him is something that I actually love doing, and then I know that it's my responsibility to shoulder some of his burden. In most recent times, what I've been doing for the organization is I've been editing videos for the organization, and I try as much as possible, even though sometimes I have like 4 videos that I've not edited, but I try as much as I'm conscious of the fact that doing this for him is pushing his own dreams further. It's being a blessing to him, which is what I am to him and what I am supposed to be to him. Another way you can bless your husband is by creating an atmosphere of peace in the home. Let your home be peaceful. Let your body language be peaceful. Let your body language be receptive. Now listen, I'm not trying to tell you as a woman that if you're in, I feel like there are people who watch these kind of videos being very defensive, but I'm hoping that the audience I have are women who actually love the institution of marriage as well. You might not be married, you might be married or maybe about to be married. Whatever phase you are in, I think that you should know the things that are right for you to do. It doesn't, and truly, even if you're married to an unbeliever, even if you're married to a man who doesn't love God, you chose him, you said yes to him, and so you're supposed to play your part as a wife. In most cases, there's a video I have to film where I'll be talking about how to convert an unbelieving husband. It's about you. Do as unto your husband as if you're doing unto God, and that's one thing that has been guiding me recently. So you want to create a peaceful environment. You want to be the one that brings peace. You want to be happy. You want to evoke joy in the home. It's difficult, especially if you're going through maybe challenges. It could be financially, it could be health wise, it could be you trying to find your path in your career, it could just be stress from the children. So many different things, but you have to see it as you doing it unto God. And when you see it that way, it's not like you're doing it to this human being who has annoyed you 2 days ago, this your husband who is not agreeing to this your idea. You know that you're conscious. If you're a daughter of God, you're conscious that your love and care that you give unto your spouse is something that you're giving unto God. You do it as if you're doing unto God. So, and you're going to find that all of that is going to water down whatever negative attributes that are in your spouse. I'm now going into the video I'm supposed to film next week, but yeah, that's one of the ways you can bless your partner, by just creating an environment of peace, a peaceful home, an environment where there's love, there's light, there's joy, there's happiness. It can be difficult, but you need to start from yourself. You need to see yourself as a channel through which a lot of things can come into your home. You can even invite the devil into your home just by your character, just by the way you do things in your home. So you need to see yourself as an important gatekeeper in your home. You need to stand firm and try to work on yourself. If you're constantly mood swings, whatever it may be, you need to work on yourself first, and so that you can be a blessing to your home, to your children, and to your husband. The last one I'm going to talk about is being a blessing sexually. Okay, I feel like this is something that a lot of us women struggle with. And I can say that because watching a lot of YouTuber, lifestyle bloggers, the women always talk about it. Some of them even film with their husband. They struggle with sex, they struggle with just being in the mood, being tired and things like that. So we need to make an intentional effort to be in the mood, to get ourselves ready. Sometimes you even need to plan. In fact, if you need a calendar, if you need an alarm to make sure that, okay, I'm going to try to be the one to initiate this, because it makes them happy. Like, it's in their nature to just love to have sex. It's in their nature to be ready even when you are not ready as the woman. So you want to be able to bless your husband sexually. I think talking about initiating sex as a form of blessing to your husband, I've remembered a video that I filmed. We're talking about sex in marriage, and I filmed with one of my sisters in church. Not one, actually, we're 4 of us. All of us are YouTubers actually. So we're 4 of us filming this video, and one of my sisters in church, she said that she finds so much joy and gladness when her husband leaves the house after they've had sex in the morning. And I was looking at her like, she said, and when she said it, I felt so guilty because I'm not doing that. Like, I've never done that. And I'm just like, sister. She said yes, because men love sex more than women, and it's evident. Like, if you watch 10 YouTubers, married YouTubers, who are filming a video with their husband and talking of sex, one of the problems the men always share is, my wife doesn't initiate. She's always tired. She wants me once in a week or once in 2 weeks. So when she mentioned that, she was like, men are happy. Like she said, she likes to just see her husband leaving the house happy after they've had sex. And I'm like, sister, you are preaching to me here, because I've not been doing it. You are preaching. And I've intentionally tried to do that. I mean, it's not like a lot of times, but I've tried to intentionally just be thinking about it, like, because for some of us, we need to actually, you need to put your mind there and say, this is, I'll initiate like this time. You need to set a program, set alarm if you have to, dear sister in the Lord. Anyways, what I'm just trying to say is that we should be there for our partners, be supportive, try to do the things, try to shock them once in a while, okay? For our house, shock them, just do something that you have not done before. When it also comes to supporting them in their purpose, their vision, their career, you as a woman, especially if you're a stay-home mom, I can say that because I am a stay-home mom. If you're a stay-home mom and you are not doing anything, as in nothing, you feel like an underachiever. You feel bad, and it's going to be difficult for you to support someone's dreams when you can't see yourself going anywhere. So you want to find your purpose. Even being a stay-home mom, there's something in you. There's something about you. You did not come to this world to just come and live other people. There's something about you that you have to deliver on the face of the earth. So find that thing, and it's going to make room for you. So when you found that thing, you find strength and confidence in the fact that you are also doing something, and then you find a lot of joy in now supporting somebody, and you understand the weight of carrying a vision. So you want to support your husband. Of course, if you love him, you want to carry that weight with him. And I believe that if you have chosen wisely and choosing according to how our Father in heaven has taught us to choose husband, that husband will have sense to support your own vision. That's how it's going to be, and the place is going to be happy. Blessing will be flowing left and right, okay? And when it also comes to creating a happy environment, I believe that when we are happy, when the home is full of joy, the kids are healthy, the kids are nourished, there's just peace in the air. Like you can, I don't like when I'm upset. Honestly, it's not a good feeling. So I don't know if I don't know. It's just there's a way that the environment feels when the wife of the house or the mom is unhappy. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel right, even for the sake of your children. And then also, I just feel like blessings cannot reside in an environment where like my pastor always says, Bishop David Oyedepo, that when you give thanksgiving, when you're cheerful and you're happy, that's a channel, like it's like a medium, a bus that takes you into greater achievements, into more blessings. So I just feel like we need to find a way to constantly make our environment happy, make our husbands happy. Bless them, bless your husband unashamedly, love them, bless them, pour into them. God is also going to be pouring into you, and that your same husband will be pouring back into you. So it's going to be joyous. Anyways, we have come to the end of today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope this video has blessed you. The intention of my videos on Sundays is not just to talk about marriage, it's actually to bless you and make you take an action. So what action are you going to take? Are you going to initiate sex? Are you going to try to do something you've never done for your husband? Are you going to try to find out what's his work like in the office? Is there something that you can do for him? Are you just going to try to do something? Please do. That's the essence of our Sunday videos where we talk about marriage. I just don't want you to just watch and say, oh, this girl is talking, she's talking some sense. If I'm talking some sense, please put it into practice, and I pray that God blesses your home, blesses your marriages, blesses your children. If you are not yet married, I pray that you find a godly man, a God-fearing man, a man that you love physically, you'll be attracted to, and you love his heart, you love his mind. You'll be able to reason and combine forces with and build a strong home. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.